I see what you're saying. So because Earth is moving and presumably the star is moving, then as that light comes to us, it should create a smear. Okay, I get what you're saying. So that's just not what it would look like to us, because in order for that to be the case, then the photons from when the star is in this position and this position should reach us at the same time, but they don't. That's just not how light travels to you. And
If you look at
you
an
can't
object in your hand, you are seeing it slightly in the past. Would that be a fair assessment?
yeah.
Okay. And let's say that if you are looking into a microscope, like towards, looking down, are you facing the past? Are you seeing the past but looking towards the future? Because if you view the Big Bang as being all of the past, like we all understand looking into space, you are looking into the past.
Everything you look at, because it's
Yes.
away from you, is in the past. The farther you look, the farther back.
Correct. So we're in agreement. And so I'm saying that conversely, when you look into a microscope, the quantum is like a different kind of singularity. And if you went any further, you would be looking into the future. So that I'm saying that there's a limit, so that you reach this limit, and you're talking about you are seeing the past up until, if you went any further, you would actually be seeing, you've moved the instance of perception towards that's how you observe the quantum. Do you see what I'm saying? And that there's a singularity there as
Literally
well.
no idea what you're saying.
The singularity would be that, okay, all right, so when you look at an object in a microscope, like let's say a protozoan, right? Just something down in there, just
Yeah,
whatever it is.
you're still
You
looking
look at it,
in the
and it looks like
past.
the little flagella is really moving fast, doesn't it?
Yeah,
But it's not covering a massive amount of distance.
correct.
But if you were to stand on your porch and see a jet way off in the sky, it looks like it's moving slowly, but it's covering tons of distance.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously, speed is paradoxical in how it's perceived. Why?
Well, I hate that
Can't
I'm
be the
about to
lensing
use this
effect.
word, but the answer is perspective.
No, that's the right term. And here's the thing, man. I just want you to think about this. Light speed is only locally c for that perspective for each object, whether it's living or dead. It doesn't matter. The As you perceive something, you are perceiving it as it is in its own local experience of seeing. It scalarly, dimensionally relates. It's a mappable scale between you and the perceived and the perceiver. Both objects have their own local experience. As a star moves away from the Earth, and with the expansion of the universe, if you were to just calculate the mean of the light speed, it would be more. But we know that's not true. We know that locally the stars just move 10 light years, We know that that's the local experience of the star itself. It's not your experience. You look up at the star and you see it just where it is. And I'm saying that all of these things are mappable, easily applied to a geometric way to explain these scalar relationships between objects. And I've got a system I would love to show you, and you can check it out. And I've been able to make CERN predictions with this that have I ran the parameters and compared it to the CERN results, and I had 0.8% of error. And I would love to send it to you. And my predictions for the third run, we'll just have to see. But I would
Yeah.
love to share it with you. It's called scalar dimensionality, and it literally takes into consideration that anything can move in any direction and have any rotation, and the mathematics expresses what is happening perfectly, so that it's as perfect as I can get it. I'm a human being, obviously, but it explains what happens, and it starts at a base 2, and it treats the 3 and the 1 as expressing the torsions of what's happening as a shadow mover and the primary mover, the potential to move in a different direction as it relates to the actual what's happening. And those things always are looking to balance with other forces that come into the field. Do you see?
No,
Okay. Well, I'll just email you the paper, and if you have time, and
please
it's
don't.
interesting.
After more than 1,000 debates, I've compiled all the knowledge you need to debunk the arguments you hear from my guests into a book. Rational Answers to Stupid Questions covers evolution, the Big Bang, creationism, flat Earth, and more. Order using the link below, and I will personally sign and ship you a copy today. But misinformation comes in many forms. My other book, Facts That Aren't True, debunks hundreds of false claims ranging from the human body, history, nature, animal facts, and more. I promise you'll find something in here that you've been wrong about for years.
Subject, yes, if I understood correctly.
Yes, that's fine.
Is this the subject based on?
I mean, there isn't a subject. It just says ask me anything. But if you want to talk about God existing, that's totally fine.
I want to talk with you about the existence of the God.
Okie dokie.
Because you are saying there you are an atheist.
That is true, yep.
That's okay for me, and I'm a believer, yeah, so
yep.
I hope that it's okay for you too, yeah?
Yep.
So my first, but I want not to talk about the Bible. We can talk later. I want to talk about some scientific arguments about the existence of the God. Okay, viewing is in. Okay, you agree with this?
I don't think you'll be able to, but go ahead.
Yeah, I think I'm able. So let's start. Yeah. The first argument is the Big Bang. Yeah. So to explain why, the Big Bang is the current basic theory in physics. You agree with this?
It's a theory, yeah.
It's a theory, but the much more used today, yes? And this model of our universe make the following assertion. At the beginning, there was a single, small point. It's not quite a point because it needs to contain all the basic fields, gravitational fields, the fields of the strong force, the field of the weak force, electromagnetic fields, maybe Higgs fields, the mass field, and so on, yes? And based on this, what this model tells us is that also the time and the space was created at that moment, because also based on this model of the universe, we have seen, or this is the main model, that the space dilate, inflate by himself, okay? By what we are naming the dark energy somehow. Well, this is the current model. I want to, if you agree, basically about it.
Yep.
Okay, so now, based on this model, our universe was created. You agree with this? But this model asserts like this, that it was created.
It changed. It didn't. It wasn't created. It changed.
I didn't say yet by somebody. It started in existence because I said that our universe starts in existence.
The universe existed before the Big Bang.
No.
Yes, it did.
The theory doesn't assert this.
Yes, it does.
Your belief. This is your belief.
Nope.
But there is no proof.
Well, it is, but my belief also conforms with physics.
Sorry, but based on what model? Based on what model? We are talking about physics here.
You could invoke a past eternal model, for example, but the Big Bang, the Big Bang itself is completely devoid of a description of the universe prior to the Big Bang. It has never asserted that before the Big Bang happened, there wasn't a universe.
There is no physical model today. Once you assert
yes, there is eternal inflation.
But yes, eternal inflation, it's only a supposition. You see what I mean?
The Big Bang is only a supposition.
No, it's not a supposition, because we have seen that there is an inflation of space today, yes? And we know that there was a beginning because we have the remnant radiation
Yep.
from the beginning, from the first photons.
Yep. We have great evidence to support the Big Bang.
But
yep. The point is
after.
the Big Bang is not the creation of the universe. It doesn't
Yes,
imply.
it is.
No, it
Yes,
isn't.
it is
And
based
it
on
does
the
not
current
imply
physics.
that before the Big Bang happened, there wasn't a universe. It
Because
doesn't
it's
imply
a
that.
set. There was a starting point in time
Sure.
and in space.
Sure. Yeah, that can be true.
And
Yeah.
in space. And this means if nothing exists without time and space.
Incorrect.
What? In our reality, in our universe, everything is related in time and in space. Why is incorrect this?
Because space-time is just a description of the three-dimensional observable universe plus that fourth dimension of time. Now, do you understand? Do you understand? Stop.
No. It's not
Stop.
just a description.
Do you understand that inside the event horizon of a black hole, things go to infinity, and so space-time as we understand it is completely, we don't even know what it's like inside of there?
So if we don't even know things, we don't know if they go to an infinity or not. We know only
that we do
our
know.
Model, that is Einstein model, doesn't fit there. So you cannot make any assumptions what is inside a black hole.
I didn't make any assumptions about what's in it,
So you say that
but
inside
space-time
the big,
as we understand
black
it,
hole, there is an infinity. No, it is not an infinity. We don't know what it is. We don't have a model currently.
this video and all my videos is on my Patreon ad-free, and you can get a free copy of my first book by being a member too. Plus, your name will appear in the end credits. Thank you.